Hello, my name is Jeremy, just your average everyday guy. That is until sometime in my early 30s, I developed a spinal condition known as ankylosing spondylitis. It took me from this, 6 foot tall, to this, not 6 foot tall. But I wasn't going to let that get me down forever, so eventually I kicked some bad habits and started fighting back. I still get some pretty strange looks, but I'm now doing what I love, traveling and adventuring. My goal is to show other people with disabilities or anyone facing challenges that your best days don't have to be behind you and that there's always hope. So thanks for joining me, the Handicapped Hiker. On the last episode, we tortured ourselves with an all-day hike of Bright Angel Trail inside the Grand Canyon. We then limped our way to dinner in the town of Williams on the old Route 66. Day 6 begins with a very nice and well-deserved breakfast at the historic El Tovar Hotel as we slowly prepare to leave Grand Canyon National Park. El Tovar Hotel was opened in 1905 as an original Harvey house in conjunction with the Santa Fe Railway. It was built during the same years as Old Faithful Inn at Yellowstone National Park, the main difference being that the Grand Canyon didn't become a national park until 1919. But in my world, it's most notable as the hotel that Clark W. Griswold runs out of after taking money from the cash register in the 1983 classic National Lampoon's Vacation.
He would have jumped and straightened out.
Ha! Funny. Nice jacket, dork.
Oh, you can see the Colorado. All the way down there.
Oh, yeah.
The very
Muddy.
I'm trying to.
And there's the trail going up the other side.
Yeah. So is that Indian Garden down there still? Or no?
No,
that's something else.
It'd be way over
Oh, okay.
behind all this.
I'm kind of discombobulated where.
Because I think that's the South Kaibab Trail going down, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's me, Mom, Pap.
Oh, wow. I got that quick.
I think they took the trail to the left like we should have. There's Instagram Rock.
And I can see where I went through. I can see pretty much where I got to.
Yeah, you could see the plateau point there.
I feel like it would have been cool to even just go down to the point.
Yeah, there's another 1.5 miles though.
Yeah.
I say, I wish I would have
been too bad being all flat.
Other than the sun would have been beating straight down on you.
Yeah, there's absolutely no shade there.
But like I said, 1.5 miles in, like you're really in the bottom of the last few. Like everywhere you look, you're just in the canyon.
Yeah, it's so hard.
That storm over there looks awesome.
I know, it's so crazy. But you know there's so
It's gonna take me a year to go through all this footage. Whoa, look at that storm. Look at that gray.
Oh, that's so cool.
Spending most of my life in Northeast Ohio, downpouring rain isn't something I associate with the desert. But monsoon season runs from mid-June to late September, making days like today possible. and boy is it coming down. Unfortunately, all of this rain will put a damper on tomorrow's plans, but we'll get to that later. For now, onward we go through the rainy desert towards the town of Page, Arizona. Here we are, arriving at Horseshoe Bend, just outside of Page, Arizona. Up until a few years ago, this was all just a dirt parking lot and a path to the overlook. Recently, the National Park Service has stepped in and taken control of the site, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. There's now a nice parking lot with restrooms, and a fee to get in, of course. And all the standard rules apply for a national park site. But in my opinion, it's all worth it for the view. It really is an incredible sight to see.
My legs are saying, "What are you doing?"
The trail from the parking lot to the overlook is only a 1.5 mile round trip, but after yesterday's hike in the Grand Canyon, I am still hurting, so I'm calling this a hike. And this is number 6 on my 10 hike challenge. Next, we headed into town for dinner and then moved along to our location for the next 2 nights, Lake Powell Resort and Marinas. All aboard.
Well, as I mentioned before, this morning started out with some bad news. I received an email confirming that this morning's plans were canceled due to all of the rain over the past few days.
That's all supposed to be water.
Well, technically it's supposed to be Glen Canyon. I had previously booked a walking tour of the Lower Antelope Canyon, which we were pretty excited about. But unfortunately, with all this rain, the canyon floor washed out. So we had no choice but to scramble and find another plan. After a quick Google search, I decided we would do the Hanging Garden Trail in the Chains Day Use area of Glen Canyon National Recreation Area.
Just start walking till you get tired and turn around.
Or can't move.
This trail is only 1.4 miles total, out and back. But in the condition I'm in after the Grand Canyon, I'm calling everything a hike. And yes, this is trail number 7 on my 10 trail challenge. Slippy. Not exactly a mind-blowing hike, but still a lot more interesting than anything we would see in Ohio. It was a good hike, and most of the family joined in. After the hike, we stayed in the Chains Day use area, but headed over to an overlook of the backside of Glen Canyon Dam. Here we had a nice picnic lunch out of the back of the van and enjoyed some time climbing on the rock formations. After heading into town for some supplies, we made a quick stop at the Carl Hayden Visitor Center at Glen Canyon Dam. The dam stands at 710 feet high and took 10 years to build. It holds back the Colorado River, creating Lake Powell. That's way down there. That's crazy. And now it's back to the hotel for some leisurely downtime before dinner. After returning to the hotel from dinner, I spent some quiet time outside, fascinated by this thunderstorm off in the distance. I really love a good thunderstorm. Maybe this is just what I needed. It seems as though not much has gone to plan these last couple of days, with the weather and some other things I had planned, but I'm hopeful things will get back on track soon. Be sure to tune in for the next episode when we continue north.